Hi, I'm Wendy Kerr from Corporate Crossovers and welcome to the Pearson College Start Your Own Business program in conjunction with Mumsnet. I'm really delighted that you've chosen to take your business idea to the next level. Together over the next few months, we're going to be working on how do you take this idea and turn it into a fully fledged business plan. Over the course of the program, we're going to be looking at what is your vision for the business, why do you really want to create a business, and then we're going to be looking at your value proposition. What is it exactly that you're selling and who will be buying it? We're also going to look at the competitive landscape so that you can understand how unique you are in the marketplace and what the benefits are that you're going to be bringing to your customers. We'll also have a look at your supply chain. How are you going to create this product and this service? And then, how do you take it to market? What are your channels for distribution? Then we're going to pull this all together and we're going to crunch some numbers. You're going to really understand how much it costs you to create your product or your service, have a look at some pricing models, and then you'll get to know what is your business target for the first year. We're going to create some profit and loss statements so that you get a real sense of clarity about your trading position in year one, what your turnover is going to be, and how much profit you'll make, or maybe you're going to be investing in that first year. We're going to be working together in various ways over the program. Every week you're going to see a lecture of me that's pre-recorded, and I'm going to take you through the content, the worksheets and your assignments. And then every Wednesday morning at 10:30, we're going to be with each other live over the internet. We're going to have a live webinar, and that's your chance to really participate, ask questions, enter the discussion, to help you engage with the material and really make the most of your time spent on this program. We can start to get into the nitty-gritty of understanding how your business idea can come to life. And then at the end of the program, you're going to have created a business plan. And on June 29th, we're going to get together in central London. And we're going to have an inspirational and motivational day where we're going to look at your business plan in more detail. You're going to get the chance to pitch it to some business mentors. And then I'm going to take you through what are the next steps you need to consider to really bring your business plan to life. I'm so looking forward to working with you. It's going to be an amazing journey, and together we're going to take this gem of an idea and start to make it into something more tangible. So you might be wondering who I am and why am I leading this program? Well, as you've probably guessed, I'm from New Zealand and I left there 25 years ago. And over that time, I've had a global career that's taken me around the world. And I've been in marketing for many years. I marketed Colgate toothpaste, Smirnoff vodka, Tia Maria, and I was also Asia Pacific marketing manager for Apple. I then did a large .com startup in Australia in the late 90s, and I listed that on the Australian Stock Exchange. Then in 2000, I came to London and I was general manager at ft.com's personal finance website. And that too was in real startup phase. So I've had the opportunity to create real startup businesses within large organizations. And then 10 years ago, I created my own business. I moved to Tokyo with my husband and I was unable to get a job there. So I retrained as a coach and set up a coaching business. And I went through a lot of startup pains there because, as you can imagine, setting up a business in Tokyo does require rather a lot of red tape to get through. But I persevered, and in the end it became a very successful business. Then a few years later, we moved back to London and I decided to stay coaching, and I moved into the executive coaching market. And if I'm honest, I found it really hard. I went through all those startup pains again, but in a much more competitive market. I felt really isolated. I felt overwhelmed by my never-ending to-do list, and if I'm honest, I started to wonder if I would ever make real money again. And I was so despondent, I decided to get real and start looking for a job. And when I was sitting in those job interviews, my heart wasn't in it. I knew I didn't want to work for someone else again. I loved coaching so much, and I loved running my own business, that I knew that's what I really wanted to do. So I decided to have a stern talking to myself, and I got out all my coaching books, all of my coaching tools, and I decided to create my own program to help me really get my business moving and to get myself moving and motivated about my business. So I created a program using coaching tools, my own tools I've developed for my clients, and I started to implement it. And in my first year of doing this program, I doubled my business. I went from £40,000 to £80,000, and since then it's continued to thrive. And I'm so grateful for that, because in the last 4 years my husband was made redundant, so I've had to support my family. And about, I guess, a year ago, I decided to start working more with women business owners, because I really wanted to prevent them going through all those startup pains that I went through. So I created Corporate Crossovers, and I work with women who are thinking about leaving their business or have already made that transition. And I work with them to feel more focused about what they're doing, feel more in control of their business, and ultimately to make the money that they're worth. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you all of my experience and my journey over the next couple of months. And in the meantime, have a look at my website, www.corporatecrossovers.com, because there's lots of tools and tips, blogs and resources for people like you really ready to take the next step with their business. If you've got any questions, drop me an email and we'll get back to you. And I can't wait to meet you. Until then, bye!